Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Overlord Season 2 Episode 4, Army of Death. That's an ominous title. I wonder what exactly that is referring to, because that's probably referring to the Army of Ainz, because, you know, Ainz is a necromancer, so he would have an Army of Death. So, yeah, that sounds pretty exciting, to be honest, so... yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with the show proper. Well, that is an extremely compromising position, if I've ever seen one. That's... yeah... Now, honestly, I wonder how much longer are we going to concentrate on the Lizardmen, and exactly why are we concentrating on the Lizardmen? That is still unclear to me. Did I miss it on the earlier episode or something? Probably, actually. Why Ainz is even concentrating so much on them. I need to go back and watch the episodes. God damn. Yeah, but that's an interesting position to be in. What? Is that a new guardian? Called Victim. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Did Ainz create a new creature? That's pretty goddamn cool, actually, if we get a new character introduced in the show, and a new NPC. That is fairly interesting. A power that is triggered upon death. That is very situational, to be honest, but since resurrection is a power that can be easily used, and if it's dependent on the creature's power level, such a power could easily be repeatable, and if it's very useful, I can see very strategical use for that, so it's actually pretty goddamn awesome. Jesus Christ! That is an intimidating start to give. You ended up in defeat. That's a very intimidating glare. God damn, that is powerful. Jesus Christ! Cocutus has to kill all of the Lizardmen on his own? That is an extremely difficult task. At the very least, that's how I'm interpreting it. It could be that he gets an army to do it again, but jeez, it's still unclear, like, what exactly Ainz wants to do, unless Ainz really just wants to teach Kakuka about warfare, which could be reasonable, which makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh my god, but that is so cruel, but it makes sense. Oh god damn, I love Ainz. Interesting. Kutis is actually bargaining for the Lizardmen's life. That is fairly surprising, but it could make sense considering that they are quite powerful, so they could be more useful as allies or tools, or they could be something else. There's quite a few possibilities that what people could be used for, so interesting, intriguing. as expected of Demiurge, he's actually looking forward, or he's kind of foreseeing a future where they will be ruling far more people. Actually, it is always entertaining when the show lives up to the name Overlord. They might actually benefit from lording over the lizard men like that, because it would be interesting to see them rule over them. So, yeah, it seems reasonable, I think. It's, yeah, and it is a governability experiment. That's a really good explanation for it. It's, or a reason to not kill all of them. So, yeah, I like it. It's actually, I know I'm pausing quite a bit because I'm really intrigued by this, because Ainz is testing Cocutus because he wants to see Cocutus just display like personal thinking, that's he wants to improve Cocutus. That's so cool. It's interesting. It makes me tingle with excitement at the proposition of their future development. It's all really exciting. All according to Kaku. It is really entertaining to see all going according to Ainz's plan. It's actually, I don't think it was Ainz's plan, possibly, because even with all of his intellect, I don't think he's actually like supremely intelligent. He is pretty goddamn smart, but he's not like omniscient or anything even close to that. So, but he has pretty darn good plans. As expected, he was actually using this as an experiment to see whether Cocutus could change and improve, and that is, I'm really happy about that. He used this opportunity for that. That's satisfying. An army fully equipped in magical equipment. That... Holy hell. That is expensive. Although, since Ainz can just, snap magical equipment into being, it's not that much, to be honest. Is that Gargantua? Holy fuck! That's a giant! That is an actual giant, not exactly a titan, but at least I don't know whether in this world there are titans, but in D&D there are at the very least, like, there are giants and then there are titans, but that's a giant for sure. God damn, that is awesome! Awe-inspiring, to be clear. How goddamn excessive do you have to... It's just a couple thousand lizard men. You don't need to be this excessive. Although I suppose this will inspire awe in them, but god... Aren't you going a little over the board with this? This is a little to be too much. God damn! Power word! Command! That... That's a display of power for sure. I mean, any one of the Guardians should be more than enough to just completely demolish the. Actually, even probably all of the Pleiades, any of the Pleiades should be enough to just demolish entirety of the lizard men. But god damn, that's this show can be pretty goddamn entertaining when it wants to be. Besides, there's no guarantee we'll lose. No guarantee we'll lose. Yeah, 5 against Cocutus? Yeah, that's... Yeah, no guarantee that you'll lose. Sure, you just keep thinking that. That's goddamn adorable. Okay then. Well, this episode was actually pretty goddamn entertaining, and once again it served as a very good, refreshing change of pace, because it just had so many demonstrations of just not only Ainz's plans to gain a chance to get Cocutus to improve, but also to have, test out few things, and also now gain a possibility of governing the lizardmen, which obviously was their plan all along. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And it had that amazing demonstration of just overwhelming power. I especially loved Gargantua. It was really top notch seeing a giant. I like giants. They are pretty goddamn awesome. It was all around a freaking cool episode, or at the very least very entertaining, if not perhaps the most balanced of episodes. And I'm sure it might not entertain everybody, but it definitely did entertain me. I'm very happy about this episode, and it had quite a bit of tactics, or not tactics, but like overall grand strategy to it that Ainz had planned all along to gain new experience and gain information about whether they can improve or change, and whether they can grow in tactics and strategy. And that's pretty awesome to see that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, there was something rather interesting that was mentioned by Ainz, and that's Kingscraft, which sounds really interesting. Really, really interesting. So I wonder what that's all about. But in the future episodes, perhaps already in the next one, we will get to see Cocutus against the 5 warriors of the lizard folk. So it's gonna be pretty awesome, I hope. And I hope it won't be just a curb stomp. It's going to be a curb stomp, obviously. I hope it's gonna be at the very least an entertaining one. That's about all I have to say. Let's not keep this any longer. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Gonna move out. Thank you all very much for watching.